Is it recording?
Mm-hmm.
You sure?
Yeah.
Okay. So I'm going to make pork curry today. The best way to do it is in the instant pot. I have the Insignia instant pot which is out here. You can show that from this side. It's much easier. This is a 8-liter instant pot. And the way to do pork curry is, as you can see in here, I put some oil, and I have now I'm cutting chunks of pork there. Yeah, you can also do it with chicken. It happens I had pork this week in my freezer, and so I'm going to do it with pork. The key is whether it's much easier to cut it in small chunks when it's frozen pork or chicken. So you can certainly do that. If you want to do it with not frozen, that's fine too. You will just have to put in some more effort to cut it into small pieces. Now, as you can see, this is about a pound and a half of pork curry that I'm making. So after I've cut this pork, ideally it's good to marinate this. So for Arvin, I'm making chicken stir fry. So what I've done is I had already cut small pieces of chicken, and if you can bring it here, you can see what I did was I have marinated this chicken for about 2 hours. This is not frozen chicken, but now it's marinating with some oil, with some masala, and with some salt. I have not put ginger yet, but I'm also going to put some crushed ginger and then some garlic. Okay, so here's what I have done. This has been marinating for about 2 hours, and you can see I've stirred it a little bit, and it's doing really good. The next thing I'm going to do is put some frozen peas and carrots in it. It's a very simple thing to do a chicken stir fry with peas and carrots. Alright, so let's continue with the marination here, and I'm done with cutting. The next thing is I have cut the pork in the instant pot, and I put some oil here, and I'm just going to let it rest for a while, stirring it in the oil. What I really want to do is, when I turn on the instant pot, saute this pork for a while. I have no intention of marinating this pork, because in instant pot it cooks really well. So as you can see right now, it's stirred really well in this instant pot. Do you want to show how it looks in the instant pot? There you go. And I've stirred it really well. You can see it's stirred really well in the instant pot. Okay, so this chicken has been marinating for about 2 hours. You can see how it is really nice. And I just put carrot and peas. You just got it from Walmart, and mix it really well. This doesn't require any further marination. This should be good to go. Now we just need to stir fry it. There is one more thing that needs to be done, and I'm going to show what helps really, whether you're doing a stir fry or whether you're making curry. It's always good to, so it's nicely mixed now, like this. And let's leave it out for a few more minutes. This is a mixture of coconut, shredded coconut, sweet shredded coconut, and peanuts. You can have any peanuts, doesn't matter. I'm going to dry grind it for now, and that adds as a good adder for the stir fry. So always keep this in mind. This is really helpful, and it adds a nice flavor to. Where are you pointing? Well, you point at me. Yeah, it adds a nice flavor to anything that you are making. Always coconut and peanut mixture, and it should be nicely blended. That helps. Okay, now the next thing is where we are going to do stir fry. That was stir fry, preparation for stir fry. And I put the instant pot outside because it smells of curry, or it will smell of curry as I start sauteing this. So as you can see, this pork has been marinating for maybe an hour or two. Earlier it was fully frozen. Now it's thawed. The marination here was a little bit of oil and lemon juice. That's all. And I did put a pinch of salt in it, but this is about a pound and a half of pork, and it's cut into small pieces, as you can see here. These are small pieces, and I did put a little bit of ginger as well. This is where we shred the ginger, and there is a nice aroma of fresh shredded. The ginger was frozen, and I just take that frozen ginger, shred it here, and as it's sauteing, it has a nice flavor to it. So along with the lemon juice and the ginger, shredded ginger, it adds a nice flavor. So let it saute for a while. When I turned on the saute, you can show the mark here, Arvind. I have to press start, and it's already start actually, and I press the saute here, and looks like it's already warming up. So I forgot to press the start button, but it sounds like it already started after a certain while. So you don't have to press start all the time. Okay, close it. Okay, and one more thing, since Arvind wanted this, we also got corn for the stir fry. He likes corn in that. So peas and carrots are a must. It helps, adds a nice flavor. Optional is corn. He wanted some corn, so I'm going to put some corn here as well. And it will say anything that is stir fry, corn is always good. We can do corn on the stir fry. So we'll mix this. I put about half of the corn. We got this for what, 57 cents at Walmart. It's about maybe it's 12 ounces, so I put 6 ounces of corn in this chicken that is about a pound. So we're going to do a nice stir fry with this chicken. So remember, the marinade on this chicken has been, it's really simple. Some garlic. I did not put ginger on this one, just garlic powder and salt and a little bit of maybe 2 teaspoons of garam masala. And that's all there is for the recipe. Haven't put anything else. How does it smell, Arvind? Does it smell really good? Mm-hmm. Yeah, it's ready. It's good, ready to for a stir fry. You can see the chicken is really done well. I did put a little bit of balsamic vinegar for marination. Anything that is acidic is good. Balsamic vinegar, lemon juice. For the pork curry, I used lemon juice, and for this, I used balsamic vinegar. All right. And let's go check outside how the pork curry is doing. So I have put it on saute. It's been about 10 minutes. I'll let it continue all the way to 22 or for half an hour. That is going to saute, and then put it for put it under pressure. So right now it's sauteing really well. You can smell the flavor of ginger. So ginger and lemon juice. That makes it really good. Order. Why are you not patient? Why, what happened?
I can turn it off.
Yeah, you can turn it off. So this is a mixture of about half and half of sweet frozen coconut that you get at a grocery store and peanuts. Just grate it as much as you can in the cooker, and then I'm going to take about half of it for the stir fry. So it's always good to have that for stir fry. So I'm going to take about half of it and put it for the stir fry in here. Can you point? Where are you pointing on? So taking about half of it and just leaving it here for the stir fry. It will taste good. And then I'm going to add some water to the remaining stuff. This is for the stir fry. And then I'm going to add some water to the remaining stuff, just so that it will blend really well and make a nice puree that should be used for the pork curry.
Okay. Bye.
So here it is.
Oh, yeah.
And you can see how I'm going to blend it in this Ninja blender. So this forms a nice base for the pork curry.
Okay.
And what I've done here, I'm going to add this to the curry. I'm going to add some diced tomatoes, and then I have made a paste of, this is mayo base, some mustard, and some crushed red pepper, just a little bit, and that will also add a nice flavor to the pork curry. And to make the pork curry healthy, I like to add chopped kale. This is always good addition. We will definitely do that. And now I'm going to add, to prepare the curry base, I'm going to add a little bit of masala, curry masala, which is, can you move back and front so that for curry masala, the secret is what we call as asafoetida. Add a little bit of asafoetida. This really helps. This is a little bit, as you can see, this is adds a nice flavor to the curry. Then I add a little bit of turmeric. Turmeric is always good. Added a little bit of turmeric, and then add about 2 teaspoons of what I call as chicken curry masala, and another teaspoon of what I call as a garam masala. It's slightly more, and a bit of salt. Add about teaspoon of salt, a big teaspoon of salt, and that's it. This is good curry base. So I put the masala paste in this as it is sauteing, and it should saute for full half an hour. Unfortunately, my switch here accidentally turned off, but that's okay. All right, turn it off. Okay, so this is it's been sauteing for about 15-20 minutes now, and I'm going to put the final touches. Just add a cup of water. That is absolutely essential, but it's got enough curry water in it to pressure cook. What I did was I put the kale, about half a bag of kale for 1.5 pounds of pork, and I put the crushed tomato, a can of crushed tomato in it, and I put the masala, and then I also put the paste that I had made with peanuts and coconut. So this is all set. It's ready to, it looks good, and it's ready to cook. So if you bring it here, Arvind, on this side, here's what I'll do. Yeah, so I'm going to just turn it off. I'm going to say stop, and I'm going to turn the cooker on, put on the lid, and remember always to switch it to the actual pressure cooking. And now it's all ready. There is no delay timer. I like to put it on steak and meat, which is about half an hour, and I'm going to say start. And it will take about 5 or 7 minutes to actually reach the pressure for this valve to rise up and actually pressurize, and then it will be done in half an hour. Okay, in the chicken stir fry, as you can see, this has been marinating for a while and it's doing good. We put the peas, carrots and corn, and I just turned it to high for now, and we can just pour this. Doesn't need any more oil. It's marinated well in this, so there is no more additional stuff that is needed. Should be simple. Just put it here, and I'm going to add the dry coconut and peanut paste that I made. And as it heats up, let it stir, and it should be done in about 20 minutes. 20 minutes is all it takes for this much to do. After about 5 or 7 minutes from high, I will turn it to medium. Doesn't need to be in high all the time. The key is to let the chicken cook. Doesn't need much to cook on high. Medium is fine for about 10-15 minutes. So this should be done in about 10-15 minutes. Stir it occasionally. Okay. As you can see, this is coming out really well. I have put this to medium after 5 minutes, and you can stir fry this. There isn't much water to start with except what's in the chicken and in the vegetables, and that dries out really quickly. It's been about 10 minutes. I'm going to keep it for another 10 minutes on medium. I did switch it from medium to from high to medium in first 5 minutes. And now it should come out really well. So just another 10 minutes to go. You can see it's not too spicy, and it's coming out perfectly. So Arvind is stirring this. He's looking forward to having the stir-fried chicken. Really nice already. So another maybe 9 minutes to go, and
Yep.
this chicken should be done. Be careful on this side. Oh, there you go. Alright, good. As you can see, the cooker is coming out well as well. It took about maybe 10 minutes to initiate the timer for 30 minutes, and now it's into 26 minutes. The thing that we need to ensure is that now this valve is up and it's sealed and it's on the pressure side, and this is to the quick open side. Looking forward to the pork curry as well, Arvind? All right, good. Okay, so it's been on medium for give or take 20 minutes, and I'm going to turn it off. I did check. One way to check that the chicken is done is it's easy. You just take a piece of chicken, and if you press into it, and you can see it splits easily, and you don't have to really put any effort in it, it means that the chicken is done. So this is really done well right now, and After it cools down, it's ready to eat. Arvin is going to try a taste test, so you can take this piece, Arvin, and see how it tastes. Wow, is it good? All right, Arvin likes it. Awesome, Arvin.
A
Good.
plus.
It's good, right? It's hot.
Yeah.
Be careful. All right, good, Arvin. Next time we should show how to make yogurt and rice. Okay? Alright. Just remember that this release, put it on release. I waited for about 15 minutes but still kept it on release. Now let's look how this is done. Oh, look at that. Awesome. So the pork curry, this is the pork curry. Why don't you show it? Yeah, bring it a little higher. All right, look at that. It's done really well. So this is kale and pork curry.
Ooh, smells nice.
And you can see the pork has cooked really well. It's separated. So it's a little hot, so let's get it here. Okay, so this is the pork curry. It's done really well in the pressure cooker. You can see how well the pork is cooked. So this is actually very healthy pork and kale curry. It's a mixture of both. So very nice. So this is the chicken. No, this is the pork and kale curry with Sona Masoori white rice. Delicious.